Welcome, everyone. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond. You are watching WPBA Billiards on YouTube. This is the 2025 Olhausen Raxx Mezz Invitational, and we have a great B-side matchup here between Nguyen Bich Tram and Kennedy Meyman. All right, so they just lagged for the first break, which you saw. Alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball doesn't count on the break in the bottom two pockets. The 9-ball is on the spot in the break. No break box. Opponents rack for each other. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game. This is cue ball fouls only. So you are going to see a few things that are different here. There is no 3-point rule in effect. The 9-ball is being racked on the spot, and the opponents will be racking for each other. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I know that Brittany and I had we had a really cool idea, and maybe during a player break we can get Brittany in here to kind of discuss what we intended to do to begin with. But things went a little south here, and I had very few minutes to try to make some adjustments in our setup. So I apologize for that. Unfortunately, Brittany and I actually intended to discuss some fun stuff that we're doing here for the fans in our YouTube, and we will still do that if I can get Brittany to come in to the stream at some point, and we'll go over it. This is a race to 8 between these two talented ladies fighting for their tournament lives. So at the moment, we've got some great B-side matches going on. So it looks like Sarah Rocha, who you saw defeat Brittany Bryant first round today, or second round today, is playing Ilu Kibaragalu, which they're actually pretty good friends. Rachel Lang is playing Dawn Hopkins, and you can see her in the top of your view. That is happening. Lori John is playing Sakura Muramatsu. Dawn Fox is playing Maite Ropero. Joanne Ashton and Angela Janik are battling it out in this round. Stephanie Mitchell is playing Bojana Saric. Caroline Powell will be competing with Billy Billing. So these are B-side matchups. These are B-side matchups for this round. Lots of cool stuff happening around the room. All right, so a little bit funny on that, but she comes out okay on that 3. Looks like Bick is kicking at the 3. Ready? All right, you guys, I got a special guest in the booth with me, none other than Frank Mieletti from PA Pro-Am and Well Now Billiard Sports Network.
Soon to be Billiard Sports Network, yes.
Yeah, so soon to be Billiard Sports Network, kind of all the same thing at this point, though.
Lonnie, I don't think I can ever remember a B-side having this many monsters.
Oh, it's brutal.
Look at some of the girls that are eliminated already.
Yeah, tell me about it.
What kind of tournament's going on here? It's like a bizarro world.
It's such a strong international field. There's 17 different countries represented here.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. So it goes to show a lot about the work and the efforts of the board here at the WPBA to continue to bring us just top tier talent and make events that are world ranked, right?
Yeah.
So hi Jude. I am trying to take my time. There were some changes last minute that were made that, with 11 minutes to start the next match, didn't really leave me much time. So we're trying to do the best we can over here.
You're a wizard. You'll get it done.
Yeah. I mean, I used to think I was a wizard, but I get told pretty regular how I'm not. So there's that.
You're my favorite streamer, and I actually really 100% mean that.
Thanks, Frank. You're actually mine too, so that works out.
Oh.
I watch all the streams though. I'm kind of a stream nerd.
Me too. I get bored on weekends.
But there's certain people I mute and certain people I don't, you know? All right, so it looks like Kennedy's got a decent shot on the 4. We are using the Aramith Black Series balls as well as Simonis cloth, newly reclothed for this event. And of
These-
course, diamond tables.
These balls were killing me this morning when I was
The
doing the
pink
match this morning.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pink 4, purple 5. It's a little tricky. The only good thing for us here at the WPBA is that we use the Pro Cup series normally.
Yeah.
And so we,
Playing in person. So this is a little treat.
yeah. So she's a phenom, from what I understand, over in Vietnam. She is very well received over there, kind of like a superstar.
Vietnam loves pool.
Yeah, so she's in the pool mecca, so they love her, and she's, like I said, I mean, I like her. I think she's a really nice young lady. She doesn't speak great English, but she always says hi and gives me a hug when she sees me. So you gotta like people who are just friendly.
It's better than
right?
just snubbing her nose at you and walking away. Right?
Yeah, it's definitely better than sticking your nose up at me. So I do like her. She's very sweet.
I've had the pleasure the past couple of days to been doing a stream from Vietnam, and the amount of people over there that love pool. it's kind of like, and the younger generation too. The young, I call them kids, you know, 18 to 22. They're just all about it over there.
Well, and that's what we need, right?
Yeah,
I mean, for our
absolutely. We need to grow the
sport.
sport.
And I think we're seeing that in the U.S. more and more now than ever.
You got young ladies like Kennedy and Jordan Helfrey.
Absolutely. And Kennedy is no longer classified as a junior player, but she comes from the junior programs.
Listen, if I'm old enough to be your dad, you're a junior, okay?
Well, you're in trouble in this room right now.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I'll be on the 8 ball this one.
For shizzle. Oh, gosh. All right, so a little bit about, we're going to call her Bich Tram. She currently resides in Vietnam. She was born in Ho Chi Minh City. Her first WPBA event was the 2024 WPBA Soaring Eagle Masters, which was last season.
Good event to come to first time.
Absolutely. She's sponsored by A+. She is the 2022 National Vietnam Champion. Doesn't say in what discipline, whether it's 8-ball, 9-ball. Her current ranking is number 41 on the tour. She plays with a PT03. So she said, I would really like to play and really love the U.S. tournament. So that it gives you a general idea of how her English translates.
She was a little short on that 6-ball.
She kind of put her hand up. She feels as though she got a little bit fortunate in that leave against Kennedy. She was intending to make the green 6. So here's Kennedy Meyman right there. Miss Smooth Criminal herself. Her first WPBA event was in Northern Lights Casino in Walker, Minnesota, 2022. Her current ranking is 23, but she has been ranked as high as 19. She plays with the Usami 2.0 shaft. She is a 5-time junior national champion, 5th in the Junior World 9-Ball Championships in 2021. She's sponsored by RJH Custom Cues, Twin City Billiards, Littman Lights, O'Keefe's Collision, Finishing Touch Plus, Jam Up Apparel, and Maine Home Recreation. And she just made an absolutely stellar jump shot on that 6. Brought the Cuba around 2-3 rails for the 7 in the same pocket. Great shot by Kennedy.
Tell you who I'm missing here from this event. She's over in China, is April.
I know.
Yeah.
I love me some Larson. Quentin.
Kennedy gonna get out to the 8-ball.
Yeah, and Kelly's not here either. She's over in China as
She's over
well,
there
playing
also, right?
8-ball with
Yeah.
April. So we miss both those ladies. If by some chance they catch the stream, we miss you. Come home, please. So it looks like Kennedy's going to take this first rack here. A little back and forth action, but that jump on the 6-ball definitely sealed the deal.
Yeah, she sealed it on that one, especially after the unfortunate save.
Kennedy's playing very well right now. You can see the amount of work she's putting into her game, and it is showing. Every time we see her, she gets a little better and a little better.
She's a nice young woman, so every time I talk to her, very respectful.
So
very sweet.
nice. So nice. Quick look at our sponsors here at this event. The 2025 Olhausen Raxx Mezz Invitational, Tsunami Shaft, RJH Custom Cues, you're interested in any of that, you can always follow Caroline Powell or reach out to them. They will facilitate any of your needs. We're also sponsored here on the WPBA by Kamui,
Yeah, I'm sponsored by them.
Diamond Billiard Products, Aramith Simonis, as well as the Perfect Rack being the official rack of the WPBA. Classic Billiards, our newest sponsor. Big Family Custom Creations for all your apparel needs. Castillo Leather Goods, Howe Flash Carbon Shafts, I almost screwed that up, and Professional Howe Tips. So thanks to our sponsors for continuously supporting us and being part of the WPBA family. Looks like Vic is checking out the rack. They are allowed to look, they just cannot touch it. If they need an adjustment, they have to call their opponent back to the table. You are allowed an adjustment if you feel as though there's a gap or something, but usually these racks are pretty good.
Speaking of your newest sponsor there, Classic Billiards,
Yeah.
Dave Bartosiak, the owner down there in Florida. I'd say it's one of them party atmosphere type rooms,
Uh-huh.
but everything I've heard from everybody is that it's the room to be in Florida.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, and I want to say special thanks to Sandy Chang, because I think Sandy actually facilitated that deal with the WPBA. So she is also sponsored, I think, from that pool room.
Yes,
So
Sandy's sponsored by me, and
yeah. She's putting in the work. For all
she's
the
one of my
sponsors,
favorite
too.
ladies.
She's a good lady to like. I mean, she's super nice. Her and Brianna are great. Always smiling, always having a good time. Gotta like that. All right, nice containing safety there using that wall of balls.
My wife's in her glory right now. She's walking around. She's like tapping me. She's like, "Oh my God, Allison Fisher's talking to you."
She's cute.
He's got a tough option here to make the hit on the 2-ball.
I think kicking this way is a little, I don't know, it's
Be
pretty
careful that stick,
difficult.
yeah.
Yeah, the 6 is real big here. She's going to spin around it. What a great shot. Is she going to
Okay,
make
girl.
it? Oh,
Oh.
my gosh. It's sitting up if somebody bumps it.
Jump up
It's
and down, jump up
falling
and
in. Look how far in the pocket that ball is, ladies and gentlemen. It's funny you said that because I didn't know how that happened.
All right.
I was like, that camera was crooked yesterday. That's funny. Well, now we know. All right, so this ball is deep in the jaws. I'm assuming the 3 must go past the
3
pink
goes
in
in
the
the side
side.
pocket, yeah. Looking for maybe to play the 3 and come off the top rail, come back down for the 4-ball, either the left or right, depending on where she lands.
Hi, Carly McGee. I miss you. Hopefully we will see you. Maybe we will see you in Bristol. Are you going to come up in October?
I think we're going to make the trip up to
Yeah,
Janet's place.
you got to go to
Yeah, I
Janet's
wanna
place. It's just such a cool setup.
Yeah,
Cool
I heard
space.
it's just like a old-timey, just great pool hall feel.
Yeah. It's definitely cool. It's 2 stories, super classy. I dig it. Great food. Like this place. This place has great food too.
The chicken tacos here are amazing.
All the tacos are
Yeah.
amazing here. You can get them with anything.
Joanna, the bartender, she gave me a little bit of lime juice to put on there.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
I had the steak tacos yesterday.
Nice,
They
okay.
were good. I like mine really spicy, so they made it very spicy for me.
All right, Kennedy going to come out 2 rails for the 4 down to the bottom left.
Oh, Green Bay, you're going to come to the Worlds. That's awesome. It'll be exciting to see you, Carly. So we had some upsets in that last round. Sophia defeating Christina.
Yes.
She actually defeated Christina in at the Colorado at the Felt event. Also, she I don't know if she knocked her out of the event, but I know she did defeat her. So she likes to take those big heads, boy. She,
I got some people actually texting me about sweating that Seth versus Sophia.
it was a tough one.
Or ask me who I like.
I would have liked to have seen that one, but
It's happening
obviously
tomorrow,
it
1
was
o'clock.
working.
So
Oh, the
that-
Sophie and Savannah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna, I think that's gonna be a great one.
And the World Juniors rematch.
Could be your that could be your world champion matchup for 2028.
Well, they were in the finals of the Worlds for the juniors.
For the juniors,
ladies
yeah.
last year.
I love that match. It
Sophia
was great.
came out winner. That was a good match to watch. You could just feel the energy in that match. All right, so look at Kennedy. She's putting it down. She's putting on a lot of work here after that miss on the 3 ball in the side. Or was that the 3? Yeah, it was the 3.
Yeah.
All the balls are starting to blend together at this point.
Play the 6 and punch over to the right side.
Just coming up a little short on this. This is what I call a tweener.
Between drawing it, between playing it
Yeah.
high, right?
You know, like this is one of those shots that's in the middle, right? And you land in the middle on it.
Just gotta scream YOLO and take a shot at it. Kennedy.
It's tough action.
It is.
It's got to make some decisions. Kennedy's a great thinker, but I will say this: these girls are on a 40-second shot clock
Yeah.
with 1 extension per rack for an extra 40 seconds, and then they do get 60 seconds after the break.
Looks like she's gonna play high. It might come off the side of the 9.
She's going to
She
kind of
cleared
come
it.
around 2 rails. She clears the 9. Does she have the pace? I think she's fine.
Yeah, she's got it.
So Kennedy is an Olhausen sponsored player as well. I don't know that that's on her bio sheets. It is not. But she just recently obtained sponsorship from Olhausen Billiards as well. So,
I was
but it
actually
is
just
not on
talking
her
to Dan
sponsor
Bourget.
sheet. Yeah,
Very nice guy.
he's so nice. He's so invested with us here at the WPBA. We just love having him.
As they should be. Next year for the 50th year, the longest running professional billiards tour in the world.
Next year is our 50th year. Can you believe it? We look so good for 50.
All right, Kennedy gets out. She's gonna make the score 2-0 and a race to 8.
All right, let's see what's going on around the room, folks. Janet Atwell and Olivia Chang are currently hill 7-7. That's an earlier round. That's a 5 o'clock round matchup, I do believe. Sarah Roca and Ilu Kibaraglu 2-1 in favor of Ilu.
God bless you.
Don
I was
Hawkins-
looking at that on how to say it.
Yeah, I don't think I say it right, but it sounds good, so we go with it. Dawn Hopkins is 3-1 over the Rachel Lang, the Rhinestone. Maite Ropero is up 2-1 over Dawn Fox. Joanne Ashton and Angela Janik are just getting started. Not sure if they're live scoring their matches, as well as Caroline Howe and Billy.
So Rachel came up to me earlier to give me a hug. I said, I don't want to talk to you. Get away from me. And she started laughing. She beat Ashley and Sandy, both of my sponsors. Just get away from me. I don't want to talk to you.
Should have sponsored me,
What's
because I
that?
beat her.
Sponsorships for everybody.
I swear to you, I'm having the worst draws in these tournaments the last 2-3 events.
Yeah, you
But
get some tough action.
I've
But
had some tough draws the last 3 events. I mean, I drew Japan's #1 player.
actually, before you congratulations on your Hall of Fame
Thank you.
introduction today. Well deserved.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, right? Like the organization, I
Don't
love them,
downplay
so.
yourself. Congratulations.
Well-
Getting yourself into a Hall of Fame of pool is
Yeah.
very tough.
It's not
Congratulations
easy.
to you.
And to say that, I'm in a Hall of Fame with champion boning isn't too bad.
Absolutely.
I'm not very mad about that.
You
we-
put in the
we're
hard
cut.
work. You definitely deserve the recognition.
Yeah, if he had had children, he'd be in the same place as me right now.
Yeah.
That's kind of our joke. Hi, Brittany. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you?
Actually,
do you want to
speaking
do
of Miss
it?
Brittany, I got something for
What do
Miss
you
Brittany
think?
here.
Huh?
We were
What are you
talking
doing?
earlier.
Oh, he wants to
that's
donate.
So sweet.
That's for
Oh
your
my goodness.
foundation, and we have a
Thank you.
matching donation on the stream for that also.
Janice Sessions will be reaching out to you. She's going to match the $100 that Frank's
And I
giving
think
you.
other people have sent money too, but I
Thank
told her
you,
I'd match
guys.
the first 100%.
Thank you so much. I
welcome.
appreciate you.
No
I
problem.
Really do.
Anytime.
It's going to a good cause. Those kids
Absolutely.
are gonna, it's going to change their lives in a good way.
So, Brittany, do you want to put a headset on and discuss what our plan is?
Yeah. We want to include the fans at home to be able to do it. So
Yeah.
You want to do that now?
We
Or
can,
when do you
you
want
can
to do
put the
it?
headset on right now if you
Okay.
want.
There's a perfectly wonderful seat here for you.
Okay. We've got a couple other chairs and stuff here. Sorry, guys. I know it's kind of hard probably to hear Brittany in the background, but we're going to get Brittany on here.
Just give me
And
10 minutes.
Sure.
okay.
As soon
I'm going to steal this while she's gone, okay?
as
Put
Brittany's
the
ready,
hundo in my pocket.
I'll bow out so she can come in and say about all the great things that are happening here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lonnie, do you think she's going to hit this 9 here?
Well, let's go to the overhead. She could hit the 9, doesn't mean she has to. I think she can drag away from it. Just like that. Nice shot. She's so excited. She's the newest vice president here of the WPBA, so we love her. We voted her in because she's going to bust heads and take names. Just kidding. Just kidding. I hope she doesn't have to do that. Okay. All right, let's see. Real quick here. We're going to let them get through this rack, but let's talk a little bit, Brittany. Oh, that's brutal. Hey. That's tough action for Bick. So, Brittany, tell me a little bit about what we're doing here.
All right, so we have a fantastic photographer here. A lot of people know Erwin. He has donated his time to us at the WPBA multiple times and has taken amazing pictures of all the girls. So we want to share the experience that other people are having here at the Raxx Billiards tournament at the Olhausen Raxx Mezz Invitational. And we have these posters getting signed by all the players. Hopefully we can get everyone. We're going to try our best. But they are available here only in person. But I thought it was a great idea to bring it over to Lonnie and share the poster. I think a lot of people would appreciate that on the stream. So we're going to try to...
So are we
What did
going
we
to do
decide?
it this match, or are we going to let them simmer on it and do it for next match?
I think we should do it now, Lonnie.
All right.
Is everyone on their toes? Are we ready for that?
We're hoping everyone's on their toes.
We can maybe give it like 5-10 minutes if somebody wants to call in their friend. There's
Right.
only going to be 15 people. 15 people that are going to get into the raffle. And when, Lonnie, I guess you say go, and then
Right.
we'll count them.
So basically this is how it works. The next 15 people who send in $10 donations will have an opportunity to win a poster.
And
A
we're going to hold off
picture.
everyone. Don't do it quite yet.
Yep.
We're going to let some people get on the stream a little bit because I know some friends of mine were texting me when I was going to come over here and get the time. So hold off for now, please.
Yep.
I'm going to show it to you in Lonnie's personal little
Booth cam.
booth cam.
But we're going to wait until Kennedy makes this 9 ball to extend her lead 3-0 over Bich Tram from Vietnam. All right, so Kennedy rolls the 9 in. She takes the lead 3-0. Let's hit the booth cam.
Alrighty.
Okay,
we're a little below
something
that.
got happened to my booth cam. Let's see if we can lower her down, Brittany.
Okay, let's fix this.
Let's make some adjustments. You
Everybody
guys
that's on the stream
bear
knows
with
there's
us.
always technical difficulties when Brittany gets in the booth.
And my camera has been messed with a couple of times. It got knocked over. So, okay, so we're kind of, if we stand here, we can stand.
This
and
is
you
a
can
spur of the
see.
moment thing, by the way. The reason why I
It's a little
decided to...
disorganized.
Oh, that's okay.
We got it though.
Story
Okay.
of my life.
So,
So this lovely photo was taken at our players meeting in our meet and greet. There we go. It is a matte setting, just so you're aware, but all of us ladies, there might be like 4 ladies missing just because of travel situations. So I'll do that quick. I'm trying to get everyone's signature.
So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to, and you can only get this, you're only getting this picture here
Yeah.
if you're here, right? So you guys have this only opportunity of anyone that's not on site to win that poster. The first 15 people that send us $10 donations will be entered into a drawing for that photo, one of a kind, 60 of the best ladies in the world,
Yep.
signed and sent by Miss Brittany Bryant. So we'll see who got. Let's get back to the match here because we don't want to take away from these deserving ladies. But how awesome!
Yeah, something
I'm so
new, I
mad
think.
that I can't just.
I already sold all of them out.
I know.
There's only 8 of them. This is the last one. I saved it for the people online. So I'm really hoping that a special person gets it that supports us all the time. And it just brings some more action to our stream. And again, a lot of people can't, unfortunately, travel to our events all the time. We're a lot on the East Coast. So I thought this would be a great way to just help, help people get some merch. We don't have much on our website. And to get the amount of ladies that we have here would be absolutely fantastic. So,
Don, thank you so much. All right.
All
We're
right.
on 2.
only
1,
13
2,
spots left.
13 spots left.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So it's let me give you 1 sec.
Oh, Katina, we gotcha.
Who's on there? So I still got to get I was going to list from the top because To Catch is number 1 right now, but I will be getting her tomorrow, so don't you worry, she'll be on there. Allison Fisher just signed. Maite just signed. Bean Hung just signed. That's 3 different countries right there.
Harley.
Elu's on there. Joanne Ashton's on there.
Hold on. Grumpy.
Soledad will be doing it soon. Boyana, I'm going to grab her really quick after her match. It's a bit tough with all the girls playing, but I think they all know me pretty well. I'll be hunting them down to get these signatures. So,
Okay, so I have a question. We've got someone who gave us 2 donations. Does that count? Or is it just 1 donation for $10?
no, put them in for the 2. We're going to do
Okay.
2. Yeah, you sent 20. You're going to go in for 2.
Okay, so then I've got Don that sent 20 as well.
We also missed one. If we're going to do that, I did see this gentleman.
Don,
Don, yes, perfect.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank
All right,
you so
guys.
much.
So
Are we
Rick
full already?
Gray.
Oh, no, we still.
Close. Rick Gray. Got you, bud. Good luck.
5 more spots.
You guys better be careful. Rick's known to win my raffles.
And of course, again, you guys, we really appreciate you.
Carly.
I know how much Lonnie appreciates you. She does all this work because of you guys, and she loves us girls, and it's a amazing thing that we're able to give you this for free coverage. So we appreciate the support.
Yeah, and we appreciate all the. I mean, you guys have been so great to us. I mean, you make my Sunday swag so much fun. You make my weekend where I sit here after I get defeated. You guys make me happy again. So we appreciate all of the fans, and the girls who have so much faith in what I do, and I appreciate you guys too. It's
There's no better person to be doing this for us. You know that. So
Aw.
we appreciate you a lot.
it makes me feel so nice. Ed, what's up, Ed?
Ed Buds, I like him.
That's my Valley buddy, VNEA buddy.
All right, where are we at? We only got 3 spots
Misty.
left.
And Cardenas. I don't know. Where are you at, Misty?
We didn't see it on our side.
Yeah. We don't
Want to miss you, so we'll hold that spot for you until we can work that
Sherry.
out, if that's okay with you.
Jerry.
All right, we're going to cut it off right there, please, because if we have Misty in there, I think we're full after the ozone nightmare.
We don't know where Misty. Misty, where did you donate? Yes. Jude.
So everyone, please don't donate anymore to get into this
We're going to make sure we
surprise
got
raffle.
it right. Yep. The Ozone. The stream is fantastic. Thanks, Ozone. We love you, bud. Okay. Ozone. And we're waiting on Misty. Misty, where did you donate? And Rick Yang, if you donated, we don't see it anywhere. So,
We'll try to work it out.
yeah.
There is a button. I don't actually know that detail, Lonnie. You'll have to let them know
Yeah,
how
Jude,
they
I got
actually
you,
do
bud.
it.
Yeah, so, yeah, there's a little money symbol next to your chat box that allows you QR code. QR code goes to WPBA.com. Jerry, I don't know if Jerry has access to that.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
double check.
let's double check, Misty. We'll make sure before we'll try to figure it out. I don't know who has access to that. That's right. The QR code was on our booth cam.
Oh, that was our
So,
mistake.
yep.
This is all new to us. I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
Rick Yang also did. So, okay, guys, let me just make sure. We're going to double check Misty. Misty Ann. Cardenas. Whiskey Girl. I feel like that's a country song. And Rick Yang. We're going to double check. And once we confirm, we're all set on donations. Nobody else do it. You guys just, sorry for splitting mine. Didn't realize it was only one entry per 10.
That was
Yep,
quick.
that's
I didn't.
okay, though.
You guys are amazing.
They're so fast.
Oh my
Like,
goodness!
you can't
It
mess
just
around
popped,
with these
yeah,
folks.
they just popped up everywhere. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought I was going to be in here for a half hour chit chatting away.
So we're going to double check. You guys stay tuned with the match. Looks like Vic has made her way. Aww. That's not true, Big D. That is not true. Looks like Vic has gotten herself on the board. Hallelujah. Well, we've been chatting away about donations. Once Brittany confirms all of that with Rick Yang and Misty and Cardenas, once we have that clarified, we'll definitely check it out. I'll send Brittany to chop up some
Oh yeah.
chop up some names so we can do a drawing.
I should show
Hopefully.
them how difficult this is going to be now that you didn't put any space in between the names.
Oh, well, I do it every time.
I'm just bugging you.
Yeah,
Oh my
listen,
goodness. The
it's real,
banter
though.
is what we do over here, by the way. Behind the scenes, I will fill you all in. The banter happens. So, Kennedy Meyman up 3-1 against Bich Tram. Okay, we're going to reach out to Jerry real quick just to make sure Misty's in there. Oh, you have a little... Look at you.
Yeah,
You
I
have a
can window-
gadget.
I can window capture it and bring it into the stream too so everybody can see it.
Can you screen mirror it?
Mhm.
Oh, look
Well,
at you.
not mirror, but I can capture it and bring it into the stream.
Oh, is that the correct terminology?
Window capture?
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Everyone should know right now that I'm not very tech savvy. Again, everyone, thank you so much for the donations. 15 people very quickly.
Well, actually, we ended up being a few more
Oh, was it?
because of the QR codes, which we made the mistake of.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Okay.
we ended up
16
giving a
people?
couple more.
Okay.
Grumpy
And-
one. I love your name, by the way.
Again, this is going to be a limited edition, and we will be sending it out to you. Kennedy is just so impressive.
It gets better and better every time. too.
Every tournament, she's improving. I can just see little steps in the right direction each time I watch her. Vic, she's gonna start feeling comfortable though after that one game. I think she got pretty straight on this ball. She's just gonna be able to draw this ball back, play the 3 ball on the side. Bit of a sharp angle unless she draws all the way back to where she's standing. Ooh. Ooh, did you see that? She hit the horn and it went all the way up the table. She fluked it in the corner.
Yeah, Benjamin, I got Habibi in the booth with me. My favorite bombshell. That didn't sound right.
No,
that
it didn't.
Sounded
It didn't.
mean about
Yeah,
Emily, but that's not what I meant.
I
That's not
told
what
somebody
meant.
the other day, we got a brunette and we got a blonde. We need a redhead.
I used to be a redhead.
Did you? You can join the bombshell
Don't
crew.
you remember when my hair was dark?
Um,
During COVID, I bleached it all out.
Wow, this is really going to be a turning point. This is going to make it 3-2. I feel very confident that Vic is going to get out here. Okay, if you hear a bit or not hear anything, I mean, a bit of silence. We are just getting everything set with the raffle. Oh, I'm curious who won over there. Olivia Chang and Janet Atwell just finished.
Let's check.
That was a good one. That's a close match between the two of them.
Real quick.
I'm curious who got
Oh,
through.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
It doesn't say?
It just says Hill Hill. I don't know what to do.
Oh, the suspense.
So did you hear
They're
back
both
from
smiling.
Christy or
They're both
Jerry?
like laughing and smiling.
Yeah, because they're both really nice.
Yeah. I
Like
wasn't
me,
laughing and
if I
smiling
wasn't
after
winning, I'd be
mine.
angry.
I was a little I needed my 10 minutes after my my loss today. It was a tough performance by myself and Sarah. We both struggled a lot.
The fans and I, we all agreed that you guys played so many safeties
Mhm.
that
Took
you
us out
should,
of
you
our
guys, when you got to Hill Hill, you should have played one game of one pocket for all the marbles.
I feel comfortable with that. She's European. I don't think she plays one pocket.
No.
I know a little bit.
I was telling them that you're a little more versed in one pocket, so I feel like when someone gets you into a safety battle, I feel like that works in your favor. Like people are in trouble, they start grinding it out with the bombshell. Like I'm just saying. And if her hair goes up, it's disastrous.
Oh goodness. It wasn't today. It didn't work. It didn't work, people. I was so upset. Oh.
Well, and then we were talking about the fact that, poor Sarah, like she misses her flight and then comes in and
what a
draws
bad
right into
story.
you. Like that's not an easy round.
And then not only myself, did you see our bracket?
Yeah, the
They're
whole
playing
thing.
Elu now.
It's
And then Boyana eventually.
that was my bracket.
Yeah.
I was right there with you
Oh,
girls.
no,
Yeah.
I know, but I saw
was
that
like-
Boyana won, so I was
Yeah.
like, it's,
Well, I knew the road was going to be brutal no matter what.
real tough.
All right, so Vic takes up another one there, getting a little closer in this matchup. All
Alrighty.
right. So did we no confirmations?
Not
see.
quite yet. Misty, we might not be able to get a hold of anybody as our admin people. Is there 2 people that donated to the?
Yeah, Misty and Rick Yang.
Are they able to send us something to confirm that?
Yeah, could either one of you send me a message on Facebook? Are you guys on Facebook, Rick Yang or Misty? I know Misty said she had a screenshot of it, so if you can go to Lonnie Fox Raymond on Facebook and send me a quick message.
Or you can send me an email. I'll check it real quick. The service isn't very great in here, though. Brittany at WPBA.com.
Yeah, you could definitely email Brittany as well. We're just trying to make sure. Yeah, Misty, if you could do that, we would appreciate it, girl. No worries. And we're not questioning you. We're just double checking and making sure. Or Rick Yang as well, simply because we forgot that we had the QR code. That was our bad. We weren't prepared. We just
No, it was
ran with this really fun idea to give you guys all. Rick Yang, yes, if you could email Brittany at WPBA.com, email that picture or send it to me via social media. Uh, on Facebook is the best way because I have that open on my phone. Or you can email a picture of that to Brittany at WPBA.com. I love Kennedy, just so everyone knows, Lux. I really like her. She's amazing and she plays so well. And every time we see her, she gets better and better. And what I really like about Kennedy is that she's composed always. She's very classy at the table. She moves nicely. And I just really enjoy that. Janet won the Hill Hill match.
Ooh.
That's 2 tough Hill matches that girl has had this tournament. Thank you, Rick. We appreciate that.
It's funny because Olivia and I, we went Hill. She was she came ahead on that one, and then Janet played. Who did Janet play last night?
Oh, thanks, Misty. I got you, girl. We got it.
Perfect.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Misty's in there.
Misty's in.
Thank you again for all your donations, everyone. This is a fun little raffle that we've never done before. It's just something new, spur of the moment. So we appreciate your support.
How's your junior league doing, Brittany?
Oh, thank you so much for asking. I heard that Allison and Frank were in this booth mentioning it, so I appreciate that. It really warms my heart that it gets mentioned. It is something I created 2 years ago in memory of my father. So we have a junior event, or not an event, should I say, an open tournament. I get a big, huge raffle table, probably 40 to 50 prizes of all the best players in the world because they're amazing people and my best friends. I have a lot of support, and we have raised $10,000 for our national team to go to Austria first, and we went to New Zealand last year for the Junior World Championship. So to help them on that journey, just with their financial situation. Oh, Janet's over here. Are you shaking? Oh,
She's
my
had
goodness.
3 Hill matches this event.
All 3? You're giving everyone a heart attack, Janet.
She's giving herself a heart attack.
Look at her.
When I get nervous on that 9 ball,
Oh, my
Her whole
goodness.
body shakes.
Oh,
It's
my
not just her
goodness.
arm tremor anymore. She's like, her whole body is shaking. I feel like when I get really nervous, my head twitches a little
Oh,
bit.
really?
Yeah, like I feel it. So I'm always like freaked out about it. But all right, so I don't think Kennedy got enough out of that pink 4. So unfortunately, she's going to be kicking underneath the purple 5. Probably try to get a little kick and stick action. Maybe get it to go 2 rails down to the bottom short rail. Maybe she'll just make it. That would be cool too. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Rick.
Rick's going to email you.
All right, and then we can get this
Show on the road.
raffle going.
Carly says, congratulations.
Oh, to Jan. Janet popped in the booth if you didn't hear us already. She ran around the corner all excited. She has her posse here as she usually does. She has a lot of support down in Bristol, Tennessee that travels with her.
And I love them because they support me too.
Oh, me too.
So
I
love
know.
when
They're not
cheering
just,
me on
yeah.
and, like, they make you feel so nice. Like, they're wonderful people. All right, here we go.
Oh, perfect. That's
All right. So we're trying to download Rick's message so we can see it. Maybe for whatever reason, it's not letting us open up that. What's Rick's email? Can you look at it? I already did it.
Rick Yang, is there a possibility? I'm really yeah, Facebook would be so much easier. The service in here is absolutely terrible. I apologize.
Yeah,
I think it's just because everyone's in here, but
we don't have any Wi-Fi or anything right now. It's brutal here. If you can, Rick Yang, send it to Lonnie Fox Raymond on Facebook because I have access to mine right now. That would be great, and then we'll get this show on the road. I feel like we're kind of taken away from these wonderful ladies match with all of our crazy right now, but there's so many cool things happening. This right here is why you guys should definitely come to a WPBA event because there's just so many fun things we do at the event that we don't get to do on the stream. So
I'm gonna start getting better at sharing that with everyone. Also, grab some content. We have a ball down at these events. And if you've been to one or two before, I'm sure you can contest to that.
yeah, we have a great time.
I distracted everyone. I pulled this out and then I distracted everyone. Rick, did you send it to myself or Lonnie? The photo on Facebook. Mind just say answering that and then we can double check.
Yeah, because then once we get through these racks, we can do the draw, which is super cool. Katina, send it to Lonnie Fox Raymond. Yes.
Or Brittany and the Bombshell Bryant.
Yes, Ozone. I totally agree with you, bud. Oh yeah, Misty. Yes, that was a great event. That was over in Bristol. Yeah.
Chandler. And what a great event that Jan and Atwell put together
Rick.
for Helena Tornfeld.
Let's double check and make sure. Go to my pool player page.
Thank you, Rick. Thanks everyone for their patience. Oh, don't scratch. Oh, no.
Oh, hi, Rick.
I don't think they've updated the score quite yet.
Here it is.
Got it?
Thank you so much, Rick.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
We couldn't open it on Brittany's email, and we like to make sure we're being fair, so we're double checking everything. We do appreciate the fact that you guys sent it to the QR code. You guys are smarter than we are right now. Forgot the QR code was on the boot camp, so here we are. And so we will do this drawing. We will do this drawing after this rack right there. So it looks like we've got Jude, Dawn, Katina, Carly, Grumpy One, Ozone, Rick Gray, Jude again, Don Anamone, Rick Gray again, Carly McGee, Ed Butts, Jerry Rothman, Ozone Nightmare, Misty, and Rick Yang. So you guys are all in. We went a few over. We went a few over what we would normally allow for the 15 raffle, but that's okay. We wanted to make sure that we didn't miss anyone with our mistake. And as soon as this rack is over, we'll do the real quick draw on the click to spin, the wheel of games. You guys will get to see that. I'm going to screen capture it and bring it over to the stream so you guys can check it out. This is a really cool poster. I just want you guys to know too, like they're not going to make these anywhere else. We're not going to have them in production anywhere else. They're 1,000% just for here. Thanks, New Level Auto. Thanks for your donation. You
And to
figured it
be
out.
honest, it's not even the fact. It's not even the fact that the posters are being made. It's the fact that these ladies probably won't be in the same room again for a long time.
I don't know about that. We're all going to be in Soaring Eagle in July or in
Well,
June.
some of them might not be able to come.
Oh, not many.
You know? Yeah.
I think they're all coming.
You think?
Yeah. I think
All the
they're
same ones?
all-
There's
close.
always somebody
Yeah,
missing.
that's true.
Not that I want to speak negatively about that, but there's always someone that doesn't make it.
Well,
so-
yeah, because somebody
you
won't be able to
could
come because Jasmine will come. to
Yes,
Soaring
yeah,
Eagle,
she
so
will be there.
Somebody in this room isn't making
Maybe
it.
this is a good point. Maybe we do this at each event. We can get it done.
Well, what about the history behind that every time, right?
All right, everyone, we are back in action. We're going to get this going. I got to slide out of the booth very soon. So we're going to make an announcement for who's going to win the raffle, and we'll be on our way. I can't let the Duchess of Doom wait for me much longer.
Well, she might have to wait a minute. Can you wait till this rack is over? Can you wait till this particular rack is over? Okay.
Oh, this one. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that we were waiting for the rack to be done.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't want to throw that on the screen with the rack still
Oh, with the
going.
rack. Oh, you're smart. Much smarter than I. That's why I don't get in the booth very often.
Allie's like, I don't know about you two.
Oh,
You guys-
yeah.
You guys should not be
She
allowed to
gave me
play
the side
together.
eye. The poor thing had to commentate my match.
They were playing one pocket. Allie came up. Sorry guys, Allison. She comes up. I think she's ready to go. But the girls were waiting. We're just waiting. The fans say Allison needs patience. She had a
Allison
lot of
does? Oh my
she had a
goodness.
lot of patience commentating Brittany's match.
Anybody that hangs out with me needs a lot of patience. Truco has a lot of patience.
When I walk, my mom always says when I walk through the room, I'm always shaking hands and kissing babies. So nobody likes to walk through the room with me because I get stopped 50 times. I like people. Hi, J. David. Hola, ¿cómo está? All right, so Kennedy's sitting in a decent position here. A little bit of a cut on that purple 5 ball, but it lends itself nicely to go around 2 rails for the green 6. Just needs to stay focused, keep her eye on the ball, and keep her body movement to a minimal.
We're waiting for the rack to be over, and then we're going to be doing our raffle and drawing a name for the limited edition Edwin's
so
did I say
excited.
Edwin? Oh my goodness, I meant Erwin. What am I thinking? Where did I get Edwin
know.
from? Oh my goodness.
Brittany's struggle busting.
I am struggle busing today.
Too many things. Too many things.
Way too many things.
So there's people all the way around us at the moment, folks, and I apologize. There's a lot of background noise going on. We're going to play a little bit of music while we wait for this rack to be completed. And as soon as it is, we will be back in action. I just want to kind of give the people around me a chance to just calm down. So you guys enjoy the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this 9-ball to take the lead for Big Drum. And I'm only saying it instead of the Nguyen Bich Tram because of the fact that she actually asked us to do it that way. So, all right, guys, real quick, let's do. You want to put your wheels on. Put your Erwin. Put your headset on, Miss Brittany. Are you on 2? You're on 3. Okay. All right, we're going to get Brittany back in the booth really quick while these guys are doing their match. I'm going to make some quick adjustments while they're racking. All right, here's the list.
Wonderful.
Here's the list. How many times should we shuffle it? First person in the chat that says a number
Yes.
gets it. But don't be
What's your
crazy because
favorite
we're
number?
doing it in between racks.
1 and 5, people. 1 and 5.
One
And this,
5.
again, is for a limited edition. Erwin has taken this photo
Ozone.
of
I don't
us.
know what that says. Ozone, it says nothing. Oh, boy.
This is for
Got a
all
cow.
the women
All right,
that
well,
are
I'm
players
picking.
meeting.
Then we're doing it twice.
Twice it is.
Twice. We're going to shuffle it twice. There we go.
All right, everyone. Let's go.
Good luck.
Drums. Oh, my
Ozone!
goodness.
Ozone.
Congratulations.
All right. So are we? Is that it? That's the
it.
winner?
That's the winner.
All right, Ozone, you are the winner, bud.
Thank you again,
All right.
everyone, for participating.
So you must email with a screenshot of your YouTube login, Brittany at WPBA.com. Please email her. She needs a screenshot of your YouTube login that says Ozone Nightmare so that she can see that that's really you. And you are send her that with your address and your legal name, so we're not sending it to Ozone Nightmare, to Brittany at WPBA.com. Brittany with 2 T's, please. Make sure you're mindful of that, and an A. 2 T's, 1 A at WPBA.com. We need the screenshot of your YouTube login and your name and address. And congratulations. Ozone Nightmare.
Congratulations. And thank you for putting up with me. I brought a lot of intensity to the stream the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
I'm sorry.
It's
all,
okay.
All the things. So I appreciate you guys all again for participating. This might be something that we do on a regular basis, so we will see you next time.
Doug who? Yay. If you mail it to the screen name. All right, they said it'd be so much more fun if you mailed it to his screen name. The mailman be afraid to drop it off. All right. Thanks, Brittany. All right. Thanks, everybody. That was a lot of fun. We don't usually do those types of raffles, so it looks like the ladies have taken a quick player break. Looks like they have. Just a quick player break. They did get the score updated, so it looks like Bick is up 4-3. I'm going to throw a quick commercial, guys. Thanks for tuning in. All right, guys, and I'm back at it. We got Brittany and all the craziness that surrounds her right now out of the booth. The ladies have had their player break, and we are back in action. The score is currently 4-3 in favor of Bich Tram. Nguyen Bich Tram. I like her name, though. She is from Vietnam. She is a Vietnamese champion. Playing Kennedy Meyman, our junior national champion, multiple time. Right here at the WPBA, we have a room full of champions from all over the world. 17 different countries represented on our tour. And every event just gets stronger and stronger. We're so excited for the growth of our sport, but mostly for the growth of women's pool, how amazing it has been. Congratulations to Ozone Nightmare. You are the winner of the one and only Erwin Dianoso, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, photograph of all, there's at least 60 of the 64 ladies that played in this event in that picture. So congratulations to you Brittany will do her best to make sure everyone signs it. You heard the list of names that are already on it. We have a table full of goods that we're signing at the moment, lots of media guides. Currently at the moment, the new media guides, the 2025 media guides are not available to the public, only if you're on site. So I don't have access to those. I did buy one. I should work on getting all the signatures in it. Maybe I will do that, and somewhere I will do it in a Sunday swag contest. But right now, there's a million things to be done for the next 2 days, so I'm going to focus on that, and pretty soon we'll see. We'll see if I can get one into the Sunday swag. All right. Nice kick there. Beautiful shot. Absolutely great. Kennedy is going to have to kick at this ball. Assuming she's going to try to go 2 rails at it to kick it up table and potentially get the cue ball behind the 5-7. Little wall of balls there. She'll 2 rail at it. Oh, she ended up getting the 3 ball there, but this might work out okay. The cue leaked a little. Vic definitely has an opportunity here. That was so much fun. Maybe tomorrow I'll do some. I have some Kamui Roku chalk. Maybe we'll do something like that for some Kamui Roku chalk tomorrow. Of course, not so many entries, but we could probably do something like that. Kamui has gifted us some chalks to do some cool stuff with. So maybe tomorrow we'll do a few more fun raffles. We're going to have a long day of pool tomorrow. Don't forget to follow along. digitalpool.com. The link is in the description. Yeah, bud. See, you took a swing at it. Didn't even know what we were trying to give you. So the pink 4 is pretty deep in the pocket here. Let's go to our overhead view and just see how deep it really is. It's sitting right on the edge of this shelf there. She's going to have to make some decisions on how she wants to play this ball. The 5 only has a few pockets to work with. She went rail first. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Looks like she has just a little. She could stun this ball and force follow it forward a few inches. She could roll it up if she'd like for the 6 on the side. She's really taking her time. You see she's mindful of where she'd like the cue ball. She goes and looks at that spot, gets a visual idea of where she'd like the cue ball to be. Beautiful. All right, so just a little what I call a pinch draw stroke. She's going to pinch draw that ball back. Seeing her lay her cue down where she would like it to be. Just like that. Takes a little bit of a cut on the 7. I think it's fine. She actually prefers that. She can drag it 2 rails around if she'd like for the 8 in the right-hand side pocket. So you got Rachel Lang and the Rhinestone and Dawn Hopkins playing playing in the table at the top of your view there. A lot of great matches going on after this rack. We'll check out the live scores going on around the room. This is the B side. Pick extends her lead 5-3 over Kennedy Meyman, the smooth criminal. So Sarah Roca and Ilu Kibaraglu are 4-4. Dawn Hopkins is currently up 5-3 over Rachel Lang. Sakura Muramatsu is up 3-1 over LJ. Maite Ropero, the Spanish phenom, she's up 7-3 over Dawn Fox. Joanne Ashton is up 6-1 over Angela Janik. Caroline Kapow is currently on the hill, 7-2 over Billy Billings, the OG herself. The original gangster of the WPBA, still grinding with the best of them. So you see in the top of your view there, Rachel did make a solid hit on the 7, but Dawn Hopkins is going to come to the table with probably a pretty decent shot on the 7. All right, we're going to go back to our feature match. Right here between Kennedy, Meyman, and Bich Tram. All right, so Kennedy's noticing Sarah on the table to the right of her. You guys saw Sarah second round on the featured table today against Brittany Bryant. Thank you guys again for doing that. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed you guys doing the quick, out of sorts, kind of last minute decision to do something fun with Erwin and his photo. So we thank you guys so much for that. You guys made it a lot of fun, and totally appreciate you guys just kind of going by the hair on your chinny chin chins with us. Yeah, it's great to see Dawn playing pool again. It's a good look. Bich in her position over the ball. She's going to play a decent safety there. I do not know if she managed to hook Kennedy or not. It doesn't look as though she has, though. So I think Kennedy does have a look at the 1. I think she came to the table with her jump cue. Oh, no, she did not come to the table. So she must be a little bit hooked by the 9 ball. So she's going to have to go to the air. Wow. Great shot. A real quick look at that replay. One for the highlight reel there by Kennedy Meyman. Heck yeah, what a great shot. We have to send that off to the media team tonight at the end of the day. I'm not sure if she can see the edge of this 3 or not. If not, she has a decent kick safety. She even went for the bank. All right, so I think she was more mindful of the cue ball, not really paying so much to the make of the ball. That's all right, too. Oh, Richard. We were all looking forward to you making it. Well, hopefully you can. If not, thank you so much for everything you do for us. We really appreciate you. All right, so the second attempt at a jump was not as successful for Kennedy. Looks as though she has jumped the cue ball over the edge of a ball and off the table. So Bich comes to the table with ball in hand. Oh, I'm very sad about this, Richard. Kennedy is actually on the stream. Kennedy's having a great event too, and she's a little behind in this match, but I just think she hasn't been very fortunate. So they've had a little bit of back and forth action, but she's been playing really well. Every time I see her, she gets better and better. Work plus effort, right? Always work plus effort. Yeah, so Ed, typically we do sell the Aramiths, but we are not at this event. We're actually using the Aramith Black series, and these are owned by Raxx. So that was just part of the agreement with the event. That's a business deal with their promoter. It's not really my call, but we are using the Aramith Black Balls. We're not selling these. We're not selling any of the Aramith sets for this event. So, but you know, keep watching, because you know that doesn't stop. So, after the Worlds, we'll probably be selling off. We're going to use the black sets for the Worlds in July. So after that, we will be selling that off at a discounted rate. All right, 2 rails and around. Oh, you notice that she put her hand up. Felt as though she got a little fortunate. I mean, she felt as though she got a little fortunate. I think that's just par for, you know, the game. We all know how 9-ball is. You know, you got to get a little fortunate sometimes to win. So with this 9-ball, she extends her lead 6-3 over Kennedy Meyman. Talk about a little bit about our sponsors here at this event, the 2025 Olhausen Raxx Mezz Invitational, as well as Tsunami Shafts, RJH Custom Cues. That's what I'm better at. I always feel like I'm not saying his name properly. This is a WPA ranking event, so it's a world ranking event. The tour sponsors this year for the WPBA are Kamui, Diamond Billiard Products, Aramith, and Simonis. The Perfect Rack is the official rack sponsor of the WPBA. Big Family Custom Creations for all your apparel needs. Castillo Handmade Leather Goods. How Flash Carbon Fiber Shafts. Professional How Tips. And, of course, our newest sponsor, Classic Billiards from Florida. And ICA Training Tool. Check it out, icatraining.com. All right, that's awesome, Dawn. Dawn has 3 of the shafts. Made by RJH Custom Cues. They are phenomenal. Kennedy actually plays with one. So if you have any questions, you can contact Kennedy, or even Caroline Powell can assist you in any of that. All right, so two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she does pocket a ball on the break. Sorry, I had to mute my mic for just a second and to clear my throat. After a while, you talk so much, you start to give yourself a sore throat. Now, I can't tell here. Let's go to a side view. Looks as though she should be able to pocket the 1 and play this. She can even play it with a center roll stroke, center ball, but she can play it with a high ball as well. The center ball will follow forward just enough to catch the point. Just like that. Shoot the 1. Now she's sitting on the 3, but she does have to drag past the side pocket. She will have to drag past the side pocket or go one reel before the side pocket back across table. This is a tough window to try to catch if she tries to play this with draw and to miss the scratch. I think she was looking to see if she could just roll it in. She may be able to roll it in and catch the window between the 7 and the 9. Or she can play the safety. All right, so she doesn't play a good safety there. She has left Kennedy an option to shoot the 3 ball. Kennedy is going to have to catch the window, though, unless she can drag it around 3 rails. But I don't know if she can play this with enough high left-hand spin to make the ball in reverse back across table. It's a very difficult shot from this angle. You can see that's... She may opt to roll it in and try to just play a safety on the pink 4 instead. But the window between the 7 and the 9 is what I keep going back to. Not sure that she can get it around 1, 2, 3, 4 rails to get shape on the pink 4 in the top left. Have to see what Kenny... There's just too many... You know when the ball is tucked behind a wall of balls like that, there's just a few different ways you can get there, and you just really have to commit to that, whatever it is. Whatever your selection is. She tried to kill it with the inside. That's always a tough shot. Not sure if she got fortunate, caught the window between the 7-8, but it looks as though she's looking to see if she caught the window. She may very well have landed perfectly. Good shot. She needs a bump on the brown 7, and she's gotten it. All right, so hopefully your queuing's not hindered by the 8 ball here. We're about to find out if she's going to have to queue over. Not sure that the 7 goes past the 9. She's waiting on Rachel there. Shooting in the table above her. Rachel was down on the shot. I think she just caught Kennedy in her peripheral. Wow. I think all of that caused a slight mishap for Kennedy. I think it got both players, actually, because Rachel ended up missing the 8 as well. So that takes some getting used to. Yes. I do believe. Yep, there's Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Kennedy's mom in the chat. You're absolutely right. She is sponsored by RJH Custom Cues. He does play with his shaft. That sounds terrible. I shouldn't have said it like that. All right, so it looks as though the 7 must sneak past. Oh, maybe it did not. She caught the edge of the 9 on the way by. All right. Kennedy's taking her time. She's deciding where she would like to be on the 8 ball. She does need some angle to get from the 8 to the 9. The 9's on the right long rail, or the bottom long rail in this view. She's kind of looking at the path. Kennedy really needs to commit, focus. and get all the way invested in this shot. She does. She has managed to get there. She doesn't have as much angle, I think, as she would probably like to have. And it looks as though she may be cueing kind of awkwardly through the point of the pocket. If she can do this and come on the underside of the 9 and shoot the 9 up table, that's good too. I don't know if she can do it with a high left-hand spin to come above the 9. Yeah, she's coming under it. Smart play by Kennedy. Minimize the possibility of mistakes. Very good. Very good shot. Right, so this 9 ball to stop the bleed a little bit and keep Tpke from being on the hill. Score was currently 6-4 now in favor of Bich Tram.
Hi, it's Chanel Lorraine, and you're watching the WPBA on YouTube.
Everybody's favorite, Chanel Lorraine. All right, Kennedy Meyman to break. Hi, Benjamin. So the animated logo came from our friend Frank Mioletti. He made me a bunch of fun little stuff. He's very good at that. He's so creative, and you know, we kind of bounce ideas off of each other. So he made that for me. He's made me quite a few actually. I can't thank him enough. He knows it. He has a creative mind, and I love that about him. So our friendship, we've become very good friends over the last year. Actually, I think there is logo on it, or music on it, to be honest. But I think I turned it off because a lot of times when I play it in between racks, if I have co-commentators, they talk. They talk right through it. So so I turned it off. Yeah, Frank and I have come, like I said, we both started, I think we started with some Evos. He started with some little webcam things, like, and I think both of us have improved our productions so much. Frank is definitely invested. He's invested a ton of his own time and money into it, and it's great to see him growing. He's one of my favorites. Yes, thanks, Frank. Actually, Frank's been in the booth with me a couple of times today. We'll have him, he'll be here all day tomorrow as well, so maybe I'll get him back in there. He's fantastic. All right, so unfortunately, that is a bad hit. Ball in hand, foul by Kennedy. Bich comes to the table with ball in hand and a pretty open table. By kicking that 7 out of there and not getting a good hit on the 2, she's opened up this rack. Aw, thanks, Timmy. He's pretty good. I like him. Thanks a lot of fun. He does a great job. Thanks, Ozone. We're getting better and better. Um, and every time I do it, I learn something new. I mean, if you think about it, Angela and I started this with, an Apple iPhone and her laptop, right? And like some weird plug-in mics that we weren't even sure that they worked right. And we've come a long way. So here we are now with a sound and moving cameras and multiple cameras. You know, the hardest part for us is that we travel. And, I still have a full-time job. So traveling with all the equipment and having enough time to get it set up properly can be difficult at times. But we try to do our best at every venue to give the best quality product that we can. This is a B-side matchup. Both of these ladies are facing elimination round matches. So whoever wins will advance. Whoever loses will be going home. Not going home. They're probably just going to hang out. They won't be in the tournament any longer. Let's go to the overhead here. I just want to kind of see the angle to which this is. Thanks, Ozone. Benjamin, Allison is fantastic in the booth. She's one of my favorite commentators. I can't get her to do it enough. I wish she would do it more. But I do appreciate that she does try to help me occasionally. At least once an event when Allison's here, she'll get in the booth with me, and I really appreciate her for doing that. I know it's not always everyone's favorite to get in the booth, especially when they're still playing, but I really do appreciate it. Right. Oh, she put a nice draw stroke on that 7. These two balls right here. Get Big Drum on the hill. And she's going to take her time. I don't know if she's already used her extension, but they have 40 seconds with 1 extension per rack. You notice the girl, she looked to her left here, and that is where the shot clock is. It would kind of be like, in your view, would be the bottom left-hand corner pocket. It used to be on the right side, but they moved it. So they moved it over the evening last night to make a little bit better viewing experience for a few of the spectators that are sitting on this backside. All right, there she is. Big Drum on the hill, 7-4 over Kennedy, the smooth criminal Meyman. I say Kennedy's name a different way every time. Kennedy Meyman, Kennedy Meyman. Kelly, if you're still in the chat, is it Meyman or Meyman? I think it's Meyman. Kennedy Meyman. I think. I know. Allison would be wonderful for that. She's one of the best ever. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. So the story, Meyman. See, I thought so too. Thank you, Kelly. The story of her nickname, Kennedy's nickname. Yeah, I think she was at ICB in Alabama. And somebody tried to call the cops on her for being underage because she was beating people to death in the tournament. It didn't work out. Nothing happened. She didn't go to jail. But because of that, they made this big joke about it and made these really cool T-shirts with a picture of her behind bars. And although she didn't go behind, she didn't get arrested, you know, they basically made a big joke out of it, and then she became the smooth criminal. She was hiding from the cops in between her matches. Oh, said she had been arrested. Okay, well, I didn't think she'd actually been arrested, but I don't think that's actually the case. And her mom would be better suited to tell us, but all right, so she's got a steep angle cutting the 2 into the top right corner pocket. Dawn, you got that T-shirt. You also got all her shafts. You win all her raffles. Come on, buddy. Share with the rest of us. She wasn't arrested. I didn't think she was, but oh, and it sits up dead in the pocket. Like, if you're gonna miss it, you really hope it ends up coming up table a little bit. Yeah, I don't think she was arrested. She didn't get drunk. She didn't end up in a bar in Louisiana. Like, and it very well may have been Louisiana. I just thought it was Alabama. I don't know exactly the location. I don't remember any longer. But she's got a great nickname. Yep, she was hanging out with April. April's always getting people in trouble. April's a bad influence. I'm kidding, by the way. April is a phenomenal person. Yes, it was a local woman. I do, and I even know who it was, but I'm not going to say names. Okay, thanks, Random Mike. I just couldn't remember which tournament it was. I knew it was I knew it was a local, but Kennedy's awesome. She's fun. She's a great girl. I think she's great for pool, and she comes from a very impressive juniors program with the VNEA. She's a multiple-time junior national champion. She has every reason to be here and still grinding. She gets better every time we see her. What practice? Not that, John Watson. What practice? It's taken away all of my practice routines. All right, so Kennedy really needs to dig in here. She has no more room to give away any more racks to Tpke Tram. Oh, I just did not expect her to miss that ball. Did not expect that. So, these 5 balls could be in the end of the road. All right, so it looks like she's probably going to go 3 rails around for the 6 in the left-hand side pocket. Now, here's where things could get a little tricky. If she decides to drag this ball with some draw, she's going to have to miss at the 8. I don't know if it'd be wise, so she's going to play with a lot of draw. Yep, just like that. She wants it to come back around. She doesn't quite get the pace out of it. I think she would have preferred. This is a very steep cut on the 7, although she does need angle. When you're sitting on the hill, this is not the shot you want to shoot. Ooh, she hits it very smooth. She'd like it to bounce a little. She accepted a much longer shot, just making sure that she makes the 7 ball. Great shot. I don't know what just happened. With my cameras, but they decided to do whatever they wanted and they went all dark. It was super weird. Whoa, so weird. I have no idea what's going on. They're just doing whatever they want, folks. Big. She's cute. She wants to hug. A lot of times she's a hugger. She's very happy, young thing. All right, so there you have it, folks. Nguyen Bich Tram has advanced over Kennedy Meyman. That is the end of the road for Kennedy. Let me look at the bracket and see what we got going on for the evening. Is that the last match of the night? I feel like I'm supposed to do one more. I think the 7 o'clock was the last round. Well, folks, what a bummer, huh? All right, let me pull this back. I think, let's check the live scores in the room. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what I can get into. Sarah Roca and Ilu Kibaraglu are 7-5-5. Dawn Hopkins is on the hill over Rachel Lang. Sakura Miramatsu is up 4-3 over Lori John. I wonder if I can pull back. Let me see what I can come up with here. There's the Rachel Lang match. Do you like that? Or do you want to check out Dawn Hopkins is on the hill? You guys want to check that match out? Or would you prefer to go to Ilu Kibaraglu and Sarah Roca? I know Jay David wants to see Ilu. Let me spin to my other camera. Let's see what I got there. Looks like they're on a player break, Jay David. Let's see. Looks like Ilu. All right, guys. So I'll let you guys check this out. I don't think I can get to Lori John's table. It's out there a little ways, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, she's behind the pole. She's a tough one to get to. I won't be able to get to her to Lori John's table. So, I'll play some background music, guys. You guys go ahead and enjoy this, and I'll be back shortly to chit chat with you guys, throw a few commercials. My name is Lonnie Raxx Raymond. You're watching WPBA Billiards on YouTube. If you want to follow along with this event, you can go find us on Digital Pool. The description or the link to Digital Pool is in the description of this video. So you guys are always welcome to go check that out. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to our fans. You guys, it was a really good time in this match doing the drawing. Congratulations to Bich Tram for advancing. We'll be seeing her tomorrow. Score is currently 5-5, I believe, between Sarah Roca and Ilu Kibaraglu. Hey guys, this is Lonnie just popping in to let you guys know the current score line is 6-5 Elu. So whoop. Just kind of making a little face, maybe a little awkward on this green 6. I'm gonna double check. We're gonna double check what's going on here for tomorrow. Let's check out the brackets. So some great matches tomorrow. Lots of great matches. We're gonna start at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We're gonna have Maite Ropero and Christina Tpke on the feature table at 11 a.m. It's going to be a great matchup. Maite, the Spanish champion, versus Christina Tpke, the world #1 ranked player. We also at 1 o'clock are looking at Wei Su Chen and Bean Hung. I don't know if that's going to stay. I don't know if any of those, if those table assignments are permanent. So that may get changed for the 1 o'clock round. Not 1,000% on that. But we got Chaeyu Cho playing Allison Fisher on the A side. Pearl Chiang playing Janet Atwell on the A side at 1 o'clock. Some great matches going on around the room. So the winner of Sophia Mast and Savannah Easton will play the winner of Wei Su Chen and Bean. And the winner of Allison Fisher and Rita Cho will play the winner of Chiang and Janet Atwell. So those are your final 8 on the A side going into tomorrow. Pretty impressive. Of course, we also have Pio Filler waiting for the winner of this match in your view right now. The winner of Sarah Roca and Elul will play Pia Filler tomorrow at 11 a.m. Dawn Hopkins will be competing against Nina Torvand. Kaylee McIntosh is waiting for the winner of Sakura Muramatsu versus Lori John Brown. Sakura is currently up 5-3. Maite Ropero and Christina. Vic has advanced forward over Kennedy Meyman, so Vic Drum will be playing Olivia Chang. Joanne Ashton will be playing Christina Zlateva. Bojana Saric versus Veronique Menard. And Caroline Powell will be playing Margarita Fefalova-Steyer. Those are 11 a.m. matchups. Boy, this B-side is deep. Tough action. Don't worry if you have to work. Timmy, you can just come back and check out the YouTube channel. It will all be there for your pleasure at any time of your convenience going forward. Oh boy. So Elul has missed the 8, leaving Sarah a good opportunity. Now, these two ladies were traveling together last year, maybe the year before, so I'm sure this is a difficult matchup for them. I know they're consummate professionals, but it's tough when you're buddies with someone. Lori John is still in the event. She's currently in a heated battle with Sakura Muramatsu. She's down 5-3 at last time I checked. Oh, nice stroke there by Sarah. And this 9-ball to tie this match up. I do believe the match score is 6-5 in favor of Elul. Sarah Rousey is not playing currently at the moment. She's not traveling and competing. Although we do miss her. Sarah was, she had this great break. She was so fun to be around. She's no longer playing. This is Sarah Roca. I think it's Rocha, but same thing, right? She definitely stands into her shots a lot like Heron Core when she addresses the ball. I can see the resemblance clearly. So the score is currently 6-6, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. That's too hard to see. I wish I could break it down for you guys. Let's see if I can break this down a little since you guys are watching it from home. There you go, guys. Hopefully you can see that. The score is currently 6-6. This is a race to 8 B-side matchup. One of these ladies will be out of this event following this match. The brackets are on Digital Pool. The link is in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on any other platform other than YouTube, you can always come and check out the chat room here we have at WPBA Billiards on YouTube. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond. I am your host of this show, and you are watching the 2025 WPBA Olhausen Raxx Mezz Invitational. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? So this is a pretty crazy match, right? They're going back and forth. I actually probably lost the music because I was messing around inside my producer, so I apologize for that. We'll get that, we go ahead and fix that. Let me put it back on the, there you go. All right, so the score is currently 7-6. Ilu Kibaragalu is in the lead. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. The music probably stopped, and so there is a small amount of background music, but when I speak, it goes back. Should come back when I'm not speaking. I did have the mic muted because I stepped away to help my husband pick up some tablets for this, the scoring. This place is, you can see my husband actually in the background right there, walking past Ilu and Sarah. I was helping him pick up some stuff around the room. We put things away here at Raxx. I don't have my booth here, but next year I could probably bring it. It wouldn't be that big a deal. It does take up about 6 foot of space, but I think people would be fine to walk around it. So far, the music and the background noise has not been too bad. So I haven't felt the need to use my booth at this event. All right, so Ilu does have, kind of checking it out over Sarah's shoulder there. I think she's left Sarah the edge of the two. I don't know if Sarah can thin the two. If she could potentially get the cue ball to track past the side pocket, it'd be a little dangerous. But if she could clip the edge of the two, get the cue ball to track in between the 5, make it past the side pocket like she's looking. She could also, I don't know how much of it she can to bank it, but I thought maybe if she kicked at it, just to try to catch it as thin as possible, get the cue ball to travel past the side pocket and down under the 3-9. I know it's a very creative shot, but I can't tell from this view, and this is the only camera view I have for this matchup. So, try my best to, I want to get in there and be able to change camera views, but from across the room, it's pretty difficult. All right, so she went ahead and played what looks to me as though she was just trying to cause some distance, maybe get some distance between the 2 and the cue. These ladies, though, being that they're on a side table and this is the last match of the night, they do not have them on a shot clock. So if it feels as though things are taking a bit longer than what you normally see on the stream, it's because it is taking longer. The feature table is always on a mandatory 40-second shot clock, so it makes the pace of play much easier to watch. All right, so she doesn't quite get it under the 9. She knows it. She's gotten pretty fortunate that it tied up on the 8, but otherwise, Sarah's definitely going to make a good hit, so Ilu is not going to get away with ball in hand. She's going to have to hope for a safety mistake from Sarah. I don't think a 2 ball goes past the 8. But I guess we'll see. Maybe it does. The only thing is that I just don't see it being beneficial to her, because I don't know how she's going to get back around for the 3. So it looks to me as though she may be playing a safety. I mean, this is tournament life for these ladies, right? Sarah misses her first flight, gets in late, misses her first match, has to forfeit her first match, then draws right in. She ends up playing June Myers, but then after that, she draws right into Brittany Bryant, who we all know. I mean, she's a 19-time Canadian champion. Sarah has not had an easy road. It's one tough match after another. If she hits this, she could get it under that 9. That would be glorious. All right, so nice safety play by Sarah. Very, very determined. Both of these ladies are playing excellent 2 and 3 rail safeties. Elu played a really good one on the 2 earlier in this rack, where she played the 2 into the 3, or was it the 4? And came all the way around and tucked her under the 7. It was such a nice shot. I was actually sitting at in your view, would be the right end of the table, watching her execute that shot. All right, so she could see the edge of it. She didn't quite get her hooked. And Sarah's going to have a real good look, I think, at this too. She's just going to be cutting it so thin. I think at best, at that thin, she may have to hope for a bump on the 3. We'll see. Yeah, what I worry about with this thin of a cut on the 2 is that she's going to go to that long rail, then to the short rail, and come up and miss the 3 and leave herself very awkward on the 3 ball. It's kind of what I expected that might happen. All right, guys, I'm going to step away. Sarah and Elul are in a heated battle. We're just trying to clean up as we go, so I apologize. This is the end of the day for us here, and I've got quite a few things to take care of in the process. Don't want to miss my ride out of this joint back to my hotel. So while I'm cleaning up my space, you guys enjoy the match. Wow, what do you guys say, folks? How's it going? All right, so here we are. This is the end of the evening for us here at the WPBA Billiards on YouTube. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond. I am your host. I appreciate you guys so much more than you even realize. Don't worry, we've got lots of action still to go. Tomorrow we start at 11 a.m. We'll be here at 11 a.m. tomorrow. You can see the room is starting to close down. Elul's packing up our stuff. Everybody's kind of taking off for the evening. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can go to digitalpool.com. Yeah, Benjamin, they hugged it out. You're absolutely right. So we've got some great matches tomorrow. I'm really excited about the day. It sounds like we're going to start off with a really awesome matchup between Christina Tpke. Who did we come up with? Sorry, guys. I've seen so many matches today. I'm losing it. Christina Tpke and Maite Ropero from Spain, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern time zone. And then we will go from there. I think we're going to have Wei Su Chen and Bean on the stream at 1, unless that gets changed, which is possible, I guess. So I wanted to thank everyone for tuning in. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, especially our event sponsors, for bringing us here to Raxx in West Hempstead, New York. The 2025 Olhausen Raxx Mezz Invitational, as well as RJH Custom Cues, the Tsunami Shafts. Thank you guys for being just amazing and bringing us back for our second year here at Raxx. Also, this is a WPA, a World Pool Association World Ranking event. The sponsors for the tour this year, the part of our WPBA family, are Kamui brand, Diamond Billiard Products, Aramith, Simonis, as well as the Big Family Custom Creations, our official apparel sponsor, Castillo Handmade Leather Products, How Flash Carbon Fiber Shafts, as well as Professional How Tips. Our official rack of the WPBA is the Perfect Rack. We are also sponsored by the ICA Training Tool. Check it out at icatraining.com. And welcome to our family for the newest sponsor here with the WPBA, Classic Billiards in Florida. So my name is Lonnie Fox Raymond. You are watching WPBA Billiards on YouTube. And you guys have a great night. We'll see you in the morning.